today we're going to use two magic. Use is the wrong word. Let me try that again.
Is it?
Use just sounds really weird. David's going to leave that in too. I know him. Today we have two magic contestants. You two will be battling against each other on which Hearthstone card you think is better. You're not together, you're against each other. Meaning when you give your answers, the other person will be muted and we will give the total result at the end of this. Okay, so you're not gonna know who did better in terms of points until the very end.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh, man. Okay.
And the reason I am doing that is because I don't want your answers to change throughout the video based on what the other person is saying. Now, the good thing about this is that you could gaslight the other person into thinking that the card is good or bad, whatever you want to do. But at the end, I will tell you the results. Does everyone understand the rules?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. CGB has, I don't even know if he's really played a game of Hearthstone. From what he can tell, I think he had a nightmare from it, and that was about it.
I would love to hear more about that later.
Oh, God, no.
Voxy recently has been playing a ton of Hearthstone. Oh, not a ton, but some Hearthstone.
Actually, Voxy's known in the community as a famous Hearthstone streamer.
She is. That is also true.
Oh God. Okay.
Forbidden Flame is a 0 mana fire spell. I don't what
you can ignore the spell schools. They're not relevant for this information.
Okay. Spend all your mana, deal that much damage to a minion.
Okay, and we have forbidden healing, also 0 mana. Spend all your mana, restore twice that much health.
Ooh.
All right. Now, so amongst yourself, what card do you think is better? Yeah. Also, if you have any questions, I am here for you guys.
Oh, okay.
I bet you are. Oh, man.
Oh my God. Okay, CGV, what are you thinking?
Well, first thing I think everybody needs to know is that I would never gaslight my friend Foxy. I would never mislead. It's just not part of my moral constitution, so we're just gonna take that right out. And also,
I never gaslight my friends, so I would never gaslight you, CGB.
Yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, see, so,
why'd you wait, hold on, CGB. Why did you specify?
Wait, Peanut Gallery, be quiet, please. We're discussing our cards.
Nobody
Jesus.
asked a question. We're solving.
Yeah, nobody asked you.
Okay. On paper, like right away, it's like, okay, killing an enemy thing and being able to scale it with the Forbidden Flame is pretty good, right? Like just removing something off the board is pretty good. And healing, there's like a cap in Hearthstone, right?
Yeah, you can't overheal your character in Hearthstone. I mean, removal is good. It's always known to be good.
Is it like weird to use though? Because like you don't want to spend your whole turn on removing one thing, right? Does Hearthstone makes boards, right?
Exactly. Well, yeah, you can only have 7 on a board. And so like, I don't know. I was thinking, oh, wait, can I cuss? That's a question.
Yeah, you're allowed to cuss.
Great.
Yeah.
I've already did it like 6 times at this point. I just now remembered to ask, so my bad. It may be the holy one or the forbidden healing one. I don't know, because like you can only do a max of 10, which is still a lot, I guess. Like I don't know. It seems like an oh shit. Like it seems like an oh shit button. So you're only doing a max of 10 damage with the flame, but you can heal maybe like 20 with forbidden healing.
That's right. Much bigger upside. Interesting. Why is healing forbidden? Like, if there's one thing we should be doing as a society, right?
Right? I know. I agree. Do you think you have your answer?
I'm locked in. I'm in.
Okay, so he's going first, right? You want me to?
Okay, yeah. So
that would make it easier, I think.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can always do it like that. I will tell you when he is finished. Okay. In the chat. So make sure you can talk to the camera if you want to. It's completely up to you.
Okay, great. I'm going to do that right now, so I'll be right back.
Okay. What card do you think is better?
Oh, it's forbidden healing, right? It's not even close. Like it's just so much more upside. There's so much more upside. Why would you spend your whole turn on maybe like kind of almost removing one thing? Or I don't know, man. I think it's healing. I don't think it's close.
I don't know.
I think there's got to be like a combo with it or a stay alive deck that uses it in a very effective way.
I'm going to be honest with you. I can't even hide it from you. The way you said that was fucking hilarious. It's like you were actually trying to gaslight Voxy or something. I'm not sure.
I was not. I was having an honest conversation about my thought process.
I think it has to be the removal one, right? Removal is good in all card games. So it has to be fucking good, right?
The other thing you don't know. All right. And whether I'm right or wrong on this, you should know. Voxy and I have battled at everything. Limited, constructed, chess. We've you guys were like
you think so she's gonna just be a contrarian this whole time if you think one card's better?
The whole time that one of us isn't mute or deafened, we're just gonna be working together. But I know.
Interesting.
I already know where this is going.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you? How's it going?
What card do you think is? What card do you think is better?
I just spent like a good the entire time screaming at the camera because I have no fucking idea. But cut all that out. Here's me saying confidently, it is Forbidden Flame.
Okay, thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
I really, really hope I'm not wrong. I really hope I'm not wrong. What if healing is just ass?
I'm not giving you the answer for this. We're gonna move on to the next one. We'll come back to this later.
The not knowing is
doing?
gonna tilt me. I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm gonna be looking back at these cards, like being like, what the hell?
I like not knowing because I don't know if I'm behind or ahead. It's fine for me. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, we're doing this together, right?
Ignorance is bliss.
We're gonna come out tied because we got all the same answers because we're friends.
Yes, because we're best friends. Yes,
that's right.
Yes, say best in front of that, by the way. It's fine.
Best.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Bestest friends in the
Clip
world.
it and chip it.
Okay, here are the next two cards. A little bit of context too. The purple class is Warlock, which is catered to black and magic. And we all know what blue is. That's basically all you really need to know.
Krul, the Unshackled, is a 9-mana, 9/9 demon with battle cry. If your deck has no duplicates, summon all demons from your hand. All the demons in hand go bleh, and they're on the battlefield now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inkmaster Solia. I don't even know if I pronounced that right. It's 7 mana,
perfect.
battle cry, thank you. If your deck has no duplicates, the next spell you cast this turn costs 0, and it's a 5/5.
Rarran, you never complimented me on pronunciation, not once.
I'm gonna be honest. What are you talking about? We've definitely. I'm gonna be honest. I think you pronounced this one wrong in particular, but it's fine. I like the way you said it.
Thanks. That's almost
You had like
a
the
compliment.
announcer voice.
That's almost a compliment, so we'll take it.
Oh, this is interesting.
These no duplicate things, I've never gotten one of these right.
Is that true?
That's true. Every time you've shown me cards with no duplicates, I've gotten it wrong.
I don't want to confirm or then deny that because that might actually make Voxy think differently.
I don't think at all. So I don't know anything about like the no duplicate thing either. Like I thought
It's in standard. You played with it. For sure you've played with it.
Well, I played with the Wiz, but like I know that it exists, but I don't know like what class I guess mostly uses it is what I meant to say. Like, is it a mage thing? Is it a warlock thing? Is it an anybody thing? Obviously it's somebody, but
I got it wrong last time because it was like a lot worse in one class than the other. And I'm trying to, I can't for the love of God remember what it was. What classes are these?
Warlock is purple.
mage is blue.
And mage is blue.
I don't think it was either one. They're both mana cheating. Are demons good, Voxy? You're a Hearthstone player.
I like playing demons in battlegrounds. Does that count?
I will give you a little bit more context. During this time, there were good demons. And during this time as well, there were good spells. To get
Okay,
cost
great.
to
That
0.
helped us not at all, but thank you so
well,
much.
Definitely, if
That
I said
made them-
demons were bad,
Okay.
there's no
I
way
mean,
you're picking Krul,
sure.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
So-
neither one outright sucks based on its own text. Got it.
Yeah.
I really don't know. Do you have any theories?
So it's because like 9 man by the time like you should have a decent board. I feel like full up with demons. I would hope if you're playing like warlock, but your warlock's power is like you also draw a card and you lose a life or 2 life. I forget. And so like you're drawing cards too, so you can be filling your hand with demons while you play this 9/9.
The hero
But like
power.
yeah, that's their hero power. And then but like mage is like I don't know, a free spell is really good too.
That's got to be better than demons, right?
I mean, I would think.
I rarely read comments, but I read comments on a recent video where they're like, CGB doesn't know that in Hearthstone it's easy to sweep the board. Which I
Wow,
think,
this person who doesn't play this game doesn't know this thing about my game. How fucking dare them? What an idiot.
I know. That's like, ding, I'm saving that for later. I am now educated. Thank you, internet. So I don't know. I think a spell's better than demons. I think so.
I think so too, right?
I think so. I'm going to lock in.
All right, which one do you think is better?
I'm keeping Inkmaster Solia. It's 2 mana less. The board clearing thing, freaking comments. Sometimes they get stuck in my head. You animals out there.
I think the warlock one is fucking better. I don't know. I feel like it's better. Wait, what if I'm wrong and I'm gaslighting myself? Oh my god. Wait, dude, I think it is Krul.
I think it's the 2 mana cheaper one. I think one big awesome free spell is better than a board of demons that might just get removed.
All right. No, it's a very good analysis on your part. I wish I could tell you if you're correct or not, but you're gonna have to wait till later.
I'm also, you know, we're doing the rope-a-dope here. We'll see if she believes that I kept my word. We'll see.
Okay. Well, last time you gaslighted her. This time you're telling the truth, so I'm sure she's lost.
Okay, whatever.
Don't you say what am I talking? Okay,
I'm deafening.
All right.
This is kind of, when I watch the video later, I'm gonna have some idea of what she is, like how much she's messing with me. But it's weird because we don't actually know until the end. So unless we do this in the future someday, I might just be meta gaming myself. But like a part of me just can't resist. I need to know if she thinks I'm like messing with her or if she thinks I'm being honest.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Okay, what card do you think is better?
I think it's Krul.
I bet she goes with the demon though. I still think I honestly think it's Solia though.
Okay, why?
I think because maybe my logic, maybe I'm stupid, but maybe my logic makes sense of like, he has a 9 mana 9/9, but because of the Warlock's power, you should be like drawing a bunch of demons and stuff. I'm like preparing to like shit them out on the board with this dude. Like, yeah. I guess, like, does that make sense?
No, I understand where you're coming from.
I think completely. I fucked up by telling him of your power. Or I could be fucking myself by saying that. And that's not even true. And it doesn't even make sense. But I think Krul is better because of that.
Okay, no, it makes complete sense. The Warlock hero power, I didn't even mention to him, and you knew that. You didn't have to give him that information.
That's true. I keep forgetting we're against each other. He's my friend. I don't want to steer him wrong.
Okay,
I don't
no,
want
it's
him to have another embarrassment like I did with Patches. Okay, I can't do that to him. All right.
Listen. No, you're not gonna do that for him. Let's be real here. That's fine. He'll do it on his own. Okay. Perfect, guys. Everyone, that was great. Good discussion overall. How are you guys feeling so far?
Great.
Diamond hands.
Confident.
Diamond hands.
So confident.
Holding the line. Okay. Sticking together.
Voxy, have you seen a quest in Hearthstone yet? I'm sure you have with Whizbang. Okay.
Yes.
CGB, remember last time I showed you some of the quests?
I am now very experienced on quests. Now that we do these like every week, I'm actually retaining some of the information.
Great.
You guys hang out every week?
Yeah. This is a little awkward.
Oh.
These are a little bit longer. There's more stuff to read here because they are quests. So I'm going to give you every part of it first. Give me one.
Giving us every part of it right up front. That's so nice.
Wow.
Hold on.
Right in front of my salad?
I don't understand the joke.
Lakari Sacrifice. 1 mana crystal. Quest. Discard 6 cards. Reward, the Nether Portal. This is a 5 mana shadow. Open a permanent portal that summons 3/2 imps. Like,
okay.
What?
When you finish your quest, you finish Lakari Sacrifice, you get the Nether Portal in your hand for 5 mana. You then spend the 5 mana, and one of your 7 board spots is gone forever. Because now you have the Nether Portal on the board. And at the end of each turn, those will summon 2 3/2 imps. You cannot, for all intents and purposes, for the standard format that this was in, you cannot interact with it. It is there forever until the game is over.
It summons 3/2 imps. Why not 50? Why 2?
Because you can only have seven creatures on a board in Hearthstone.
I know that.
Okay, well, I'm just helping you. Never mind. I'm gonna gaslight you now.
No.
I wasn't doing it before, but I'm gonna do it now.
No, friendship.
No,
choose friendship.
It's over. It's over. It's so fucking Jover at this point. I'm so over it. No. Open the Waygate. Quest. Shut up. Quest. Cast 8 spells that didn't start in your deck. Reward. Time Warp. We know this one. Time Warp. Take an extra turn.
Is that good?
Is that good?
Is that good?
I think it's horrible and
terrible card.
And a really bad card, actually.
Losing to it would legitimately make you an absolute noob.
Yeah, for sure noob. Yeah.
The thing is it worth the price? How easy is it to discard cards?
Hold on. I actually have to explain the mechanic for CGB here. I don't know if Voxy's seen this yet, but when you discard a card, unless it purposely says like lowest cost card in your hand, it is completely random what card you're discarding.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, you don't know what you're discarding.
I mean that's the joke. Like we both know what take an extra turn is.
Yes.
Like.
Yeah.
I think
we have time.
You know, we're not going to insult each other's intelligence here. We're friends. We know that Time Warp is busted. Absolutely busted.
Yes.
That is a magic thing.
Yeah.
Right. But what card is better?
8 cards. How do you cast spells that don't start in your deck? Vox?
I don't know.
So
I don't think it's possible. So it's probably not like a thing. I think that maybe it's just not. I don't know.
I'm getting this weird sense that we're no longer on the team going for team tie.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm losing faith in the diamond hands.
Maybe you like steal from their hand or something. Ooh, that could work. Maybe. Maybe that would be really hard to do though. So it's probably really hard to cast open the late game.
I will give you some kind of context, CGB, just in case.
No.
So like discover, which we've gone over before.
Yeah. Okay.
There's cards that said like add a random mage spell to your hand, for instance. If you cast that mage spell, that ends on your deck.
Okay.
So there are ways to generate spells for sure.
8 of them. 8's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's a lot. I'm good.
And is it worth it for an extra turn?
I'm good.
Yeah, me too. I'm not good. I know Time Warp is fucking busted.
Okay, what card do you think is better?
As much as I want it to be Time Warp, this is like the classic quest like dilemma, I think, where one looks way more fun, so it's going to get play anyway, but it's balanced around the absurd power level built into the fun quest, whereas the other I think is solid rate. I don't know much about discarding, like I really don't, but I don't think this card would exist if it weren't supported. I'm gonna go with the sacrifice. Lakari sacrifice.
Again, I really wish I could give you more context here, but
Me too.
You're gonna have to wait till the end.
I will.
I'm gonna just say this to you. That's a very risky choice. But let's see what Voxy has to say.
Oh, great! I'm just gonna live with that now. I'm fucking off to my corner to live with that. Thank you. Of course, Time Warp's busted. I love Time Warp. It feels like a bait though. The thing is, I don't think Rarran knows that Time Warp is a magic card. I don't think he knows, and it's for the same cost. It's like 5 mana. Take an extra turn too.
Hi. What?
Okay, how's it going?
Hey. Oh my god. Hey, how's it going? What are you laughing at?
Hey,
What's
what
that?
card? I can't tell you what I'm
Okay.
laughing
All right.
at.
Can I ask a question though?
Sure.
I kind of forget how this works. If like the portal, you play the portal, they summon a bunch of 3/2 imps. When an imp dies and there's an empty space on the board, does the portal keep shitting out imps in empty spaces? Or is it like you play the portal, it shits out imps, that's it? Like those are the imps that you get.
What do you mean by the imps you get? Like you get the same imps regardless of the board space. They're always going to be 2, 3.
I know that. I mean, once a space opens up, like one of the imps is dead, is it going to poop me out another imp to replace said imp?
It's only at the end of your turn. So if there's an extra board space or 2 extra board spaces at the end of the turn, it will summon the 2, 3 imps.
I think it's Time Warp.
Just answer your fucking question. Why are you so mad at me?
Because I don't know.
Okay, why do you think Time Warp's better?
I mean, taking extra turn is just good. And so like, I mean, it's pretty easy to discover spells, right? Like, especially in Mage. And like, you should be able to like just take another turn almost immediately after.
Okay. No, that's pretty sound logic. No, that's.
I hear you. The worst part is I know you're laughing and smiling. I could hear you.
No, I'm not. I swear.
Yes, you are.
I'm a very straight.
You are not stoic at all. You're.
Yeah. Did he mess with you too? He messed with me.
He
left me with something to think about. I'm over here having an extra. He's just like, well, I can't reveal the answer, but I will say that's a risky choice. I'm like, now I'm just sitting here stewing on it. Carnivorous Cube is a 5 mana 4/6 with Battle Cry. Destroy a friendly minion, and Death Rattle. Summon 2 copies of it. It's like
what?
No, it's sorry. I just can't help. It's like the gelatinous.
I was just gonna say gelatinous
D&D,
cube.
right?
It's exactly what it is. This is gelatinous cube. Yeah. Fungalmancer, 5 mana, 2/2. Battlecry. Give adjacent minions +2/+2. I'm good.
Adjacent minions.
I'm good.
You're good.
I think so.
But we have to talk. We have to converse.
Okay, all right. Okay, let's converse. How do you feel about gelatinous cube or carnivore? Well, how do you feel about this fucking guy?
What is
a magic card based on a D&D character?
Yeah,
or D&D creature. But Carnivorous Cube actually is not quite Gelatinous Cube, because Gelatinous Cube like melts it down, and this, when it dies, summons 2 copies of the destroyed minion. Are there ways to like sacrifice this? Like do they have like, you know how Ashnod's Altar and Magic and like altar effects, you just play it and you sack it to your Woe Strider and you get the thing right away? Do they have the thingies?
I don't think they have that in Hearthstone at all.
I can't think of any card.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I will say.
Shut.
Okay, I was gonna say there are ways for you to sacrifice your cube.
Do you want me to gaslight or not?
Were you just messing with me?
I have to make sure.
I have to make sure. Okay.
Foxy? I don't know the difference between gaslighting and just straight up lying. I can't figure out how to like find the balance.
Where's our friendship? What does it mean?
No, it died. It died like 3 cards ago. It died.
So we can talk about fungalmancer. Maybe she'll say words. Adjacent minions. Those are like. How do you make
on either side of it?
How do you
left
make
or right?
something land in the middle?
You can pick where it goes on the board.
You can pick where it goes. Yeah.
I got it. Don't worry. I'm a Hearthstone pro.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, wait, can you not do that in Magic? Did it just go to the right or the left? I actually have no idea how it works.
I mean, there's nothing like this with adjacent stuff. Yeah. In Magic,
it just affects the whole. It just affects the whole board. Yeah, it affects the whole board.
Okay.
I mean, this is like a 5 mana 6/6 stats, and 4 of it has
That's
haste.
true.
4 of it
That's
has haste.
true.
I already know what you're going with. I can tell.
You don't.
I can
no,
tell.
you don't.
No, just
you
by the
don't.
way you said that, I know.
No,
I know. And I know we're not friends, and I know you were trying to hide something. So we're both picking fungalmancer, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna mute now. Watch it actually be fungalmancer. I know the carnivorous cube is good because I also know the card Wax Rager, and you're supposed to play that with Wax Rager. I mean, it's just one of the things you could play it with. I think I'm right if I remember correctly. It's been a long time. I started playing Hearthstone almost a fucking year ago. Can you fucking believe that? And the game has ruined my goddamn life. It hasn't even been a full year. Also, this man, Rarran, also fucked me up. So, just goes to show you should never answer your Twitter DMs.
Hey, CGV, what's up, dude?
It's carnivorous cube. It's gotta be. It has to be. It has to be.
Why do you think that? Why do you think that? Why do you think that?
Well, all right. Straight up card analysis. I can see a lot more upside with the cube. The fungalmancer is like a nice, reasonable play. It really is. Like, maybe there's an aggro deck that tops on this, as an extra +4 stats. But can you do better? Like, all you would need is like a 5 mana 5/5 charge to be a bit better, I think. So I'm sure that you can do better. I've got a feeling that Voxy's sure, and I think Voxy's going cube. So
you think she's going cube?
I think she's going cube.
I'm gonna ease you this time and say literally both of these are so close that either or you picked you could have made a case for.
Okay. Pretty simple.
That's completely fair.
Nice.
Okay. All
nice.
right.
So this is all just about ruining friendships. This isn't about being right. I got it. I see what you're up to. I see your game. You're driving a wedge between me and my friend, and I'm here for it. I will say, I am one of those people who hates draws. I hate all right answers. I don't like it when Rarran gives us cards. That it could go either way. I don't like that middle ground of don't worry, you're both right. I like winners and I like losers. Even when it's me, I'd rather be a loser than a draw. I don't know. That's me.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Come here often. Okay, sorry. What up? What card? What card do you think is better?
Okay. Yeah, no, brush it off.
I'm stoked. Okay.
I'm gonna go with carnivorous cube.
Okay, what?
Why?
Yeah.
Because of cards like Wax Rager. That's like just
Wax Rager. That card in particular, sure. Okay. Yeah. Wax Rager is pretty broken.
Is there nothing else in this
I will let you know, Wax Rager is a duels treasure that you probably only see in the Whizbang deck. You can't actually play it in standard. It's never been in standard.
I don't see it in the Whizbang deck. I just saw it in the PvE stuff I did.
Oh, okay. That's a treasure. Those are not playable in standard.
Oh, okay. I still think it is carnivorous cube, isn't it?
Okay.
Like
I can't answer that.
Like, okay, well, your voice is giving everything away.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's not.
Yes, it is. And then I feel like there's got to be something that you want. Like, why would it be bad to have 2 copies of something? Like, you get
It wouldn't.
Like, you kill Rag and you get 2 copies of Rag as opposed to giving. I think if fungalmancer was like a 4/4 or something, it would be better. But it's 5. I don't know. I still think carnivorous cube is good.
Listen, I'll say the same thing I said to CGB. I think you could make a case for both of these. So
really horrible poker face.
No, what are you talking?
I can literally hear you giggling, and I know that you're covering your mouth right now and smiling. So
stop. Yeah. You don't know me. Stop.
Yeah,
you don't know me.
I do. I'm so sorry. I do. Real quick, I had food delivered. I gotta go pick it up from my door before it gets gross. So give me
no problem.
2 seconds.
I'll go get it.
We won't speak about you at all.
Okay, we're doing a rule change.
Why?
just to spice things up. Now when you're going to give your answers, Voxy, you're going to go first and CGB second. Here's the next two cards.
Okay.
Both of these are legendaries. You can only one copy in your deck. The left one is for Druid. I have no idea what color that would be. Probably green is the closest. And then we have Priest, which is a combination of blue and black.
Duskfallen Aviana is a 5-mana 3/7, and once each player's turn, the first card played costs 0.
Temporus, 7 mana, 6/6 battle cry. Your opponent takes 2 turns, then you take 2 turns.
Ooh. Once on each player's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you? Yes, please interject some context.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna just say this. I don't think I need to interject any context unless you guys have a question.
Okay.
Both of these cards were absolute garbage, but there's one that's better than the other.
I honestly feel disappointed I wasn't able to at least try to convince Voxy that one was good.
You know, here's the thing: as I knew both of these were garbage.
I
know. Don't insult my intelligence, all right? I know that these are fucking trash.
It was gonna be a challenge. I just like challenges. All right, I am looking at this gal with a leg tattoo.
I didn't even notice that on her.
I've never heard
I need you to go outside. I didn't even see that on her at all. I am begging you to touch grass.
All right, look, everybody's got a thing. All right,
that's true. That's true. Mine is Warwick and League of Legends, so I get it.
Right. You get, it's not like you see a new Oko card and don't comment about anything.
I mean, can you blame me?
On each player's turn, the first card played costs 0. That means the opponent gets to play something for 0 too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
And
which
it's
is
the
pretty
first
fucked up.
Card.
Yeah. So they would play like their most expensive card, I guess.
When you play this, unless you somehow get it for free without casting anything, when you play this, they get the first free thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's bad. That's my analysis, and you can tell I'm an honest gamer, Foxy.
Yeah. The contrary, Temporus, when it comes in, your opponent immediately gets 2 turns.
2 turns.
And then you get 2 turns, I guess.
That is so bad.
Also bad, but that only happens once, right?
Yeah.
Because as long as Duskfallen is like continuously there, like
I'm trying to see like where there's a potential, and I guess if they can't kill you in those 2 turns,
then you just go back to regular games. I guess you go back to turn per turn.
How do you make sure your 2 turns are better than their 2 turns?
I guess you gotta like prepare and set yourself up before you play Temporus.
I'm trying to think of is there a way that you're drawing like 2 cards on each of your turn that they can't interact with during their 2 turns? Probably not. If this is a straightforward analysis, giving 2 turns is way worse than a free spell. I think it's a lot worse.
Wait, are we friends or are we against each other right now?
We've always been friends.
Are we back to this, or I can't tell? I can't tell.
We've always been friends.
I am not a good liar, and I hate being lied to. It's gonna crush my heart.
I mean, I think you know where I'm going with this one. So you can make your choice. You can make your choice. I've given my honest analysis. I'm definitely going to go with Aviana. I'm going to stick with what I said. It was my honest analysis. First thing I'm going to try to do is roast Rarran and see if I can get a read on what she picked based on how he reacts, because she's been able to do that this whole time. Try to get a read on what he says, and he's got no poker face. I think she'll pick Aviana, but I think it's tempting to pick the dragon anyway.
Okay, what card do you think is better?
Like between the two, I know they're both absolute dog shit. I feel like Duskfallen is slightly better.
Why?
Only because like you play this fucking thing, it goes to them, they get their free spell, they fucking kill Duskfallen, and then you don't get a free spell. But like you play Temporus, they get 2 turns to fuck you up. I just want
to clarify, when you say spell, you recognize that it's like a minion as well in Hearthstone, just because it's different.
Oh gee, yeah, right. Oh fuck, oh Jesus. First card played, so it is anything.
It is anything, yeah. I was just double checking you understood that. Okay.
Yeah. So right. Oh God, wait. Now you're making me second guess myself.
No.
Right?
That's fine. It's just the way you said that. I wanted to clarify.
Yeah.
So you're going with Aviana?
I think so. Who made these anyways? Like who's playing this? And I know Temporus is from the first time I ever rated cards, so I knew that it was bad. So I figured it would be put up against another bad card. Also, I need these oatmeal.
Hey, how are you?
Did she pick Temporus?
I'm not gonna answer that question. What do you think is better?
I can hear you. I can hear you smiling.
No,
I
I'm
can hear
not
you
gonna,
smiling.
You can hear me smiling. What?
I was being honest. I'm gonna go with Aviana.
You think Aviana is the better card than Temporus?
Yes.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind it?
Like you said, both are really bad. But if you play Aviana against a deck that's all like small, fast creatures, there's a chance that the card they play is like, I don't know, a curve topper that's like their 5 or 6. But then on your turn, you slam your 10. That's what I'm going off of.
Okay. So you're hoping that their mana cheating is worse than your mana cheating.
Yeah, I'm hoping that if you're doing this, you've got a really good reason.
Okay. No, completely fair analysis. I can't give you any more context, though, unfortunately. You're gonna have to wait.
All right. Oh, the waiting. Oh my God.
The waiting is killer, eh? Okay. Thank you guys so much. Great teamwork.
Teamwork.
Let's go on to the.
Wait, are you serious?
I was being sarcastic.
Oh God. Now I don't know what happened. I was being very genuine.
So was I.
I'm just going to explain what Ysera Unleashed actually means. It says 7 dream portals in your deck. They are literally spells in your deck that when they're drawn, you do draw another card, but you also summon a random dragon.
Is there another Ysera that like fills your hand with a bunch of stuff?
Yes.
Okay, that's the one I know. I've never seen this one.
I think there's 3 different Yseras at this point.
Murozond, the Infinite, is an 8 mana 8/8 dragon with battle cry. Play all lands your opponent played last turn. No,
lands?
All cards.
Sorry, I play too much Magic. Ooh, battle cry. Play all cards your opponent played last turn. Lands would be pretty funny in Hearthstone.
That would be funny.
I'm going to clarify one thing, just so you guys both know. When it says play all cards, that does not mean cast the battle cries. It just means play the cards.
Yeah, and then also, like, if they cast like a fireball or something, that fireball could go anywhere, right?
Yes. If it says deal 6 damage, it can hit any legal target.
How did you know that?
Because I'm a Hearthstone gamer, baby. That's right. Ysera Unleashed, a 9 mana 4/12. Shuffle 7 dream portals into your deck. When drawn, summon a random dragon.
Right. So was you asked about like the other one? Is the other one good?
The Ysera
the
that
other
fills
Ysera.
There's apparently a 3 of them. The one that I know that like fills your hand with cards is good because, you know, filling your whole hand is good.
Which one came out first?
I have no idea.
He's being quiet. Yeah,
sorry,
yeah. He knows I'm fishing.
I was sorry. Say what was the question?
What are you doing? What are you doing? You're not paying attention?
I was responding to someone. I'm so sorry.
What?
No, listen. Listen.
Oh my God.
No.
We're in the middle of our thing.
He's destroying our friendship and then he's done with us.
No. Listen, I was confirming which one of these is better because again, these are both pretty close. They're all neck and neck, but I don't want to feel like
player? Don't
I am,
you know
but
the
again,
answer?
I will explain this when we get to the answer part. Stop yelling at me. What was your question?
You used us for content?
I feel like we got gaslit. We were told we were recording with a Hearthstone god. I mean, how good are these dream portals? You draw it and you get just a random dragon from all of Hearthstone.
Okay, so remember last time we did one of these videos and you asked me, hey, how good is the average dragon? And I told you they could be really impactful. They could be pretty good. And then you said to me, okay, and then you picked the other card. Yeah, so it's the same kind of philosophy, except for this expansion, this was released with a ton of different dragons that were very powerful, such as Murozond, as you can see on the other side. So the average dragon during when this card was released was pretty freaking great.
Okay.
So this could get a Murozond?
You could get an 8/8 body.
But it won't battle cry, but it won't trigger,
it won't do
right?
the battle cry.
No,
it will just summon the card.
Okay.
And then Murozond, I get to get everything that they played last turn?
You get you cast literally every spell. You play every one of their minions, but it does not cast a battle cry.
This reminds me so much of a pair you gave to Stevie and I. Of
which pair was that?
There was the one that's all I think is Ali Straza, but something Straza.
Okay, Ria Straza.
Yeah, it makes the portal, right? And that was better than the other one that made 1 billion critters.
I gotta go see what the other card is real fast. Hold on, but yeah.
And
Ria Straza was better between the two of them.
That's right, Ria Straza. This reminds me so much of that split because the Ysera is long-term value and Murozond's like boom,
immediate value.
Yeah. At that stage of the game, like Hearthstone players play a lot of stuff. So when you play this, in theory, you're making a big board.
That's true. It is 8 mana.
But how good is it to answer a board with exactly the same thing? That's what my head is stuck on. How good actually is it to answer somebody's turn with the exact same turn a turn later, but you have an 8/8? My instinct says that the infinite is better because you get an 8/8 and everything they played. So in theory, you're ahead on mana because you're up the 8/8, right? I think. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, and Ysera is like a 4/12.
Yeah,
it's like not like half power and more mana too. You gotta hope that you draw these portals, I guess.
You might never draw them.
Yeah, you might never draw them.
Somebody will have the bad beat story if there were 8 cards in my deck and I couldn't draw one of these.
Yes, with my luck, that would be me.
Are you good?
I think I'm good.
I am also good. I'm gonna go with the infinite. That was an honest read.
Hey, Voxy, what card do you think is better?
Dude, I feel like it's Ysera.
Okay, why?
Fuck, what's yellow again? Paladin?
Yellow's not here.
What color is Ysera? What's the...
She's druid.
Druid.
So that's a green in Magic.
That card is yellow. I'm looking at a yellow card right now.
What are you? Hello?
The border of Ysera is fucking yellow.
Are you colorblind?
Are you colorblind? That is a yellow card. Around the border of it?
Okay. Let's just agree to disagree. Why?
I think that you're colorblind, but it's fine. Fuck. That's actually genuinely very fucking difficult. I feel like it's Ysera.
She's probably going to do the Voxy thing she does, which is dance around it and see which one makes him laugh or react in such a way and then try to get a read off him. You guys don't know. She's cunning.
I feel I hate it because... I know the whole thing of like playing all the cards. Like, what if they played something that kills one of your shit? Like that would suck. Yeah. Or hits you in the fucking dome. You see it like
it could backfire for sure.
It could. Like maybe you have a full board. You could like play Ysera. Just hope that I think it's Ysera.
Okay. No, that's completely fair. Again, both of these are very close. So you could either go, I guess it's the eye of the beholder is basically what it's going to come down to. That's why, again, I had to double check with Hat for which one he thought was better.
What did Hat say?
I am not going to let you know.
Damn.
I will say that both of us agreed on this. So I'm going to take it. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. But, fuck. You know what? It's probably not right because I love random things. The only reason I'm falling for that is because it says random on it. Okay, fine.
Oh, you're good. Okay.
I'm a sucker for it. Could be anything. It could be anything. You know what you're getting with murozond or whatever the hell its name is, but with Ysera, it could be anything. And I love anything.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's so funny?
It's just she was second guessing herself.
Oh, really? My analysis was honest. I'm going to stick with the infinite. I have a hard time with this. There's that thing about the spell being random, but if they're casting spells and not building board and you're worried about what the random could do, you could just hold this. On the other hand, if they spend their 7 mana on a really awesome board and then you spend 8 mana on this, you get their whole board and it's like you got an 8/8 for free. So I know that they're
100%.
I know it's not like you got the battle cries. I'm not sure how bad that is, but I'm going with this one and it's close. Like I'm really not sure, to be honest, but I'm going with the infinite.
Yeah, I said to Voxy, you could go either way. It's kind of in the eyes of the beholder, but I promise you one was better than the other one based on what me and Hat thought. So
okay.
I'm not going to let you know which one that is, but good analysis.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for complimenting my analysis. I think that was really a nice thing for you to say.
No, I got you. Was your analysis correct though? I mean,
why would you compliment it if it was wrong? What kind of a friend are you?
You're
I am getting some Mega Nissa vibes. Are you seeing this, Voxy?
Yeah, that's exactly who. That's just Nissa.
That is just straight up Nissa. All right.
Yeah.
Shandu Wildclaw is a 3-mana 3/3 with choose one. Give beasts in your deck +1/+1, or transform into a copy of a friendly beast.
Okay, and we have Lord Barov, a 3-mana 3/2 battle cry. Set the health of all other minions to 1. Death rattle, deal 1 damage to all minions.
Are there enough beasts to have a whole
deck
of beasts?
There are, especially between these two classes, there are a lot of beasts.
There's a lot of beasts. You can have a whole beast deck. You can go beast typal. Okay. Set the health of all other minions, your own and theirs. It's like scorched earth stuff.
Yeah, it's like to me, this is like an oh shit, like board clear.
This guy's a dick.
Yeah.
Is there like a reason, maybe a death rattle that's really good where you want your own creature to have 1 health? so they die easier.
Yeah, for death rattle's sake, I would say it's probably not the most popular for both classes, but they definitely both have death rattles.
I mean, death rattle deal 1 damage to all minions isn't bad. It means it always like trades up. I guess it does anyway because it sets everything to 1. Here's the thing. If this could block like in Magic, I think it would be really good. But it can't, right? So when you play this, if you don't kill the opponent's stuff right away, they just go face.
Yeah,
and that sucks because you take a ton of damage and the next turn maybe you wipe the board.
Yeah, you have a turn. Yeah, you have to wait a whole turn before you. Oh, God.
Unless you have your own board to smash into their board, but then why are you playing board wipes? Why are you doing that? You feel good?
This is hard. I feel 50-50 on this one. I don't know if I like am more on the other, but I can come up with something, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm confident. I'm good.
I really want to go with Shando. It's hard to see this being bad. I guess the context I don't have is if there are just better cards to play for 3 mana for 3/3 on its own isn't great, but the deck buff seems really good and the copying seems really good.
All right, Voxy, what card do you think is better?
I am not locked in. I don't have a fucking clue. I don't have a goddamn clue, but like, I think it might be Lord Barov is slightly better. Like, I love, oh God, just because I like a good board clear. And I feel like you could play it and then hit it because, like, you know, you have direct damage stuff with warrior. I think there's like stuff that like you can deal damage and then give yourself armor with it. I'm gonna go with Lord Barov, but it's probably the wrong answer.
I think you talked yourself into Lord Barov right there.
I think I did too. I think it's wrong answer though.
Right? No, it's fine. Right?
Okay. I don't know the beast enough. I know Huffer, and that's it. Who cares about anything else? I'm legitimately trying to think of a beast. Is that 8/8 centaur a beast? Why is that the thing that comes into my head? Oh, because it's a centaur.
All right. I'm pretty confident you have an answer for this. What do you think is better?
You're confident I have an answer. Thank you.
Let's go with the correct answer. Sorry.
You think I have the correct answer?
I think you do, based on what you were saying.
Yeah, I'm probably just going to disappoint you.
Okay. Which one do you think is better?
Oh God, I'm actually struggling because I think the more powerful card is Barov, but I also don't know if the setup is worth it. It sounds like too much setup in my head to get right. And like, will you consistently have it? It's this thing in Hearthstone, no matter how many of these I do, I have trouble understanding because it's like a 40 card deck, right? And
30 card.
Yeah, it's really small. It's a 30 card deck.
I think I'm getting my ass kicked in this game. I know I am because CGB is a fucking amazing Magic standard player. I don't fucking play standard.
How much you can rely on cards that are 1 or 2 of. It's tough.
Yeah, I think that's completely fair. But what is your answer? Sorry.
I don't think Shando is ever bad. The context I don't have is if there's a better 3 mana 3/3, but I'm gonna go with Shando.
You're going with Shando. Okay. Once again, I don't know if it's correct or wrong, but we'll get that.
I mean, you're just not going to tell me.
But I can't tell you.
Yeah,
I can't.
You're just holding back on me. Yes.
Yeah, he's not telling us anything.
Is it fun to hold all the cards? Is it enjoyable to be in the host seat?
Yes, it is. It's. I want to say, from my perspective, it is extremely interesting hearing your reasoning for both sides.
Yeah. Are we like, could you tell us if I guess you can't, if we're like kind of spot on or like kind of like straying or. I
don't want to say anything. I think especially for the last 3, it is, you guys are very close for all. Like it's very interesting.
Grand Empress Shekzara is a 6 mana 5/7 battle cry. Discover a card in your deck and draw all copies of it. Ooh.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Ooh.
Sage Seer of Darkmoon is a 6 mana 5/5 battle cry. Draw 1 card, upgraded for each friendly secret that has been triggered this game.
Okay, triggering secrets again. So not only do you have to play a secret, they have to do something that makes it happen. They have to activate the trap card, and then you
Mage does have good secrets. There's counterspell. Like they literally have counterspell in Hearthstone. Yeah, it's called that too.
Oh, well, I wonder where they got that from.
I know. And same with Time Warp, huh?
Oh, okay. I guess I can play Hearthstone now.
Yeah.
Man, 3 mana though. That's below rate for a counterspell. Let's be real. That's
I mean, maybe if you're playing, like, you want to do more things than just play secrets. So like maybe you play 1 or 2 secrets, and then maybe they trigger by the time Sage comes. Like
and then you draw 3 instead of 1.
A 6 mana 5/5 is draw 1 card is still all right. Like it is
limited maybe.
I see. That's so. Oh my God. See, I was just talking my fucking self to the camera about that. I'm trying so fucking hard to think in a not limited mindset, and it's so difficult because I'm like, that's fucking awesome for me. Like, I love a 6-mana 5/5 that draws a good card.
Don't take my word for it. In this case, I'm a fish out of my water, but I mean, this is...
I'm a fish in half water here.
I'm not super excited. Like, Hearthstone seems to be a very developed game now. Like, the rates I've seen, there's got to be a lot better than 6 mana for a 5/5 draw card. So you would really need a secret or two to go off for this to be above rate, I think. I think there's a Hearthstone theory. I think that the better art pieces go to the better cards. It's a trend.
If that's the case, I'm for Sage, because that looks like Warwick to me.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Darn it, art being subjective is tough.
How you feeling? Do you think you know?
I think I know. I think
I know. I think I know 2.
Okay. I'm not gonna give you more context if no one needs it. Okay. Are we all good? Locked in?
Yep.
Do we need more context?
No, what she said. I'm not mute until
do we need more?
answer the question.
Do you need more? Well, that's up to you to decide.
Yeah,
do we need more?
Do we need more?
Do we need more?
Rarran, do you think we need more?
Do we think any more?
What
Context is
context
needed?
do you feel compelled to provide context to the situation?
I am
If
just
we
gonna
needed
say.
more context, you think we could have it? Like,
I'm just gonna say there were secrets that, depending on what the state of the metagame was, were playable.
Wow.
I hope so.
So, well, I don't know. There's been times where they print secret support and it's fucking ass.
This is the classic Rarran setup troll. That's what it is. He loves to drop this right before you're going to answer because he knows we're both sure. He knows we're both going Grand Empress. And now he's like, well, I need to give up.
Is this a gaslight or is that a fucking...
No, now he's like, I've got to add a little doubt because this isn't as close as I was in my mind when I set up this beautiful dilemma.
Listen. I don't give a fuck what card you pick. Let's be real here. I'm here for the content.
Oh yeah, you don't give a fuck. It doesn't help you to have a thumbnail with a player saying that Patches is trash. That doesn't help you. Oh man, is he trolling? Is it actually Seer of Dark Moon? Secrets are fun. That's the thing. Secrets are fun.
What card do you think is better?
I think it is Grand Empress, I think.
Okay, why?
Because I think that, I mean, you get to kind of pick what comes out of your deck. Like you're shown the 3 copies, you know what's coming, you get 2 copies of it. And it's also got better stats. It's a 5/7 versus a 5/5.
So you're thinking that picking your next draw is more, or picking a draw is more important than just a random card?
Picking a draw and for sure getting probably 2 copies of it, probably depending on the way that you built your deck. Yes, I would say so.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you. Oh my god. Well.
Bye. That makes sense, right? I don't fucking know. I only know Counterspell because that's the only one I've ever run into. Well, that's not true. I've run into more, but that's the only ones I can think of off the top of my head. I know Hearthstone, okay? I know more than I did the first time I did this, so it's gonna be so fucking embarrassing if I absolutely lose this entire thing. Also, I can't tell if CGB's on my side or not at this point. I can't tell if we're friends or if we're fucking mortal enemies.
Hey.
Hi.
What's going on?
Hi. Who's on the thumbnah? Which one of us is it?
Both of you are.
Well,
and I'm not even lying to you. Both of you are.
Damn it. Okay. I'm gonna stick with the Empress. I think it's a bigger dream. I think that there are cards that put like 7 copies of something into your deck and drawing all of them is cool. And I'm scared. See, my pause with the secrets thing is there are probably secrets I don't understand. Like if you get attacked by 2 or 3 minions, it does something devastating, like blows them up. Like that's a secret that could make it possible to play more secrets because in my head, secret is Counterspell. It's the only secret like I know. And if you're playing those, you just get your ass beat by cheap minions.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Cool.
He says thank you so much as he puts a star next to that one for the thumbnail.
God, that's tough. That's really tough. Okay. This is the last one.
Okay.
And I picked these 2 cards for the finale because I think it's the perfect way of closing the show.
Oh.
Okay. Aw, we've had such times together.
Such times.
This has been a time. I knew it. Oh my god, are you shitting me? I knew it. I knew for a fact that was going to happen here.
Are you yelling at him or at me?
At him.
What's the
also at
please
you.
bleep those
Is
out.
there context here?
You
Yeah,
know that, yes.
That's her right there.
Oh my god.
That's her laugh.
Is this going to affect our score if we answer?
No.
This is just a fun one, right?
Oh, this actually affects your score. These are comparable for sure.
Oh, this is a battle. This is real. Like if
is
I'm
real.
going to lose
this
my
is the final one.
friendship, we have to try to win.
All right, good luck.
Elwynn Boar is a 1-mana 1/1 beast with death rattle. If you have 7 Elwynn Boars die this game, equip a 15/3 Sword of 1,000 Truths.
Yep.
And that is a 10-mana 15/3 equip weapon.
Yes, if you
Thank
have the
you.
scroll. Yeah.
After your hero attacks, destroy your opponent's mana crystals. It's an Armageddon. Oh, this is fucked up.
Pretty sick, right?
I mean, how could that compare to this creature? Boxy, tell me about this card.
First of all, I have a name. It's Foxy. Weasel Tunneler. It's 1 mana, 1/1. I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Shuffle this minion into your opponent's. I can't let the laugh out. Into your opponent's deck. That's it.
What card's better?
Oh my God, it is huge.
What do you think is better?
Oh God, they're both weird. Like, how do you get 7 to die? You can only have 1 of these?
You have 2.
You can have 2 of these? That's
In
not,
your deck.
2 is not 7.
That's correct.
That
Yeah, but
is
you can
math.
make copies of it.
Is that easy to do?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Didn't we just saw that person that turns into beasts and stuff? So like,
That's
I'm
also
sure
true.
I'm sure there's other stuff.
I
That
mean, okay, 3 mana for a 1/1 seems bad.
Yeah, but look at the card you get.
You Armageddon, but at that point, like, it doesn't
Yeah,
clear their
Armageddon.
board. So they still have a board
But
to
it-
deal
it-
with.
it takes away their mana crystals and deals 15 to their face.
It's turn 2 lethal, bro. It's 2
They have
turns.
30 life, though.
Yeah, 2 turns.
Why are
15.
you two ganging up on me?
I'm just listen. You're shitting on the board for no reason. Look at that sword.
No reason.
Let's discuss here. Regardless of the Elwynn board, how good do you think it is to shuffle a 1 mana 1/1 into your opponent's deck?
They get a free minion.
I
but-
mean, I kind of like they only draw 1 card a turn normally. So if they draw that, it's such a gotcha.
but then they play it and then it gets shuffled into your deck. So it's just a back and forth thing.
I guess that's true. yeah. I guess that's true. And you already had it in your deck, so you wasted a draw on it already. So we need to copy this death rattle. We need to find a way to put 40 weasels in their deck. That's what we need to do. That's the brewer. That's the brewer move with the tunneler.
You locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in. Are you locked in?
Yeah, I'm locked in.
Okay.
Frickin' weasel. This just doesn't happen, right? The board just doesn't happen. Nobody does this.
Boxy, what card do you think is better?
If Weasel Tunneler is not better, you are such a for doing this. I'm gonna let you know right now. Because that's rude. You know why?
No.
You know
These
what? What?
I was gonna say these are very comparable cards.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know why-
really?
Yeah.
You know what I'm getting? You know what vibes I'm getting from the weapon?
What are you getting?
Frostmourne.
Oh, Frostmourne.
A little
Okay.
bit, yeah. I'm gonna go with Weasel Tunneler is better.
Okay, Weasel Tunneler is better.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much.
Do you need my reasoning?
You can give me your reasoning. Why do you even think Weasel Tunneler is better?
Because it's Weasel Tunneler. It's me, duh.
I think it's completely fair to go with that route. Okay. No, sounds good. Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye. It's actually really hard. Because of this thing, I have found out I have about 5 different laughs, by the way. I never paid attention to my laughs before this. And then people pointed it out, and now it's all I can hear, and I know when they're different now.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you? You got
Awesome.
that was really quick. That was really quick.
She knew which card was better. Let's just put it like that. What card do you think is better?
Oh man. I actually love the story of the tunneler being like this absolute shitty draw.
Yeah. That's pretty funny.
I really love that story. I cannot picture a world where when you have 2 of these in your deck, getting 7 of them to die. I can't picture a world where the sword actually happens. It's so good. It's an amazing card, but I just can't picture it, dude. I can't.
So you think Tunneler's better?
Better's such a strong word.
Would you rather run Tunneler than the board?
I'll take the tunneler.
Okay, sounds good. Okay. Oh my God, this is gonna be spicy to give you the answers. Oh my God,
no.
thank you so much for
no.
participating in my game show today. This was just a round of applause to both of you. Well done. Well done. Unfortunately, one of you did lose. I was keeping track of every single answer you guys give. We're gonna go all the way back to the first one. If you scroll up in Discord.
Okay, let me scroll. Hold on.
Oh God, we're doing the
I already
slow
forgot
reveal.
all of the.
What?
Okay.
What about just tearing off the Band-Aid, man?
No.
Go
Slow.
one by one. I want to know how badly I lost.
Okay, so the first card was Forbidden Flame, or the first pair was Forbidden Flame versus Forbidden Healing. Unfortunately for Forbidden Flame, there is much better removal than Forbidden Flame, and it was okay to discover. Maybe you ran 1 copy of, but Forbidden Healing was actually ran in combo decks. So Forbidden Healing was the correct choice, with CGB getting a point.
You know what? Oh my!
God.
I talked myself out of it too.
Oh,
I
God.
talked my fucking. You'll go back and watch me talking to the thing. I was like, I talked myself out of it.
Oh, it's Forbidden Healing, right? It's not even close.
Because that's 20 health, and that's like, oh fuck, I'm running out of life. And I know priests are supposed to be annoying and heal. I think that it is removal, but for some reason, I really want to choose Forbidden Healing. But I think I'm gonna be stupid and choose Forbidden Flame.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I second guessed myself. I'm giving myself half a point for that mentally.
Half a point for it mentally. Okay.
Yeah.
The next pair was Krul the Unshackled versus Inkmaster Solia. Both of these cards I would consider underwhelming, but one of them actually saw consistent play in Highlander Mage, which is Inkmaster Solia. The problem with Krul the Unshackled was that by the time you drew this card and you had 9 mana to play it, you're in a Highlander deck, which means it's not very consistent. You're going to have good demons to summon whatsoever. So Inkmaster Solia was correct, with CGB getting another point.
God,
Foxy,
oh my
you
god.
didn't go with Solia?
I don't know.
No.
I talked myself in and out of every single
Dude.
fucking one of these.
That was supposed to be the power of friendship. You didn't pick with our reasoning, Foxy. You didn't stick with me.
I thought maybe that memory is shit. I thought we were both in agreement on Krul.
Full transparency, this is the nerfed version of Open the Waygate.
Okay, what was it before?
It was, I think, 6 spells. I can't remember exactly what it was. 5, maybe 6 spells. It doesn't matter what version of Open the Waygate it was, because Lakari Sacrifice was fucking awful.
No.
It was. It was really, really bad, especially because there just wasn't enough support for the Nether Portal. And even when you got the Nether Portal out, it just wasn't worth the payoff whatsoever. So Voxy got a point for Open the Waygate. CGB did not.
I'm shocked that you didn't pick Time Warp.
I mean, there was something in the way you were like, oh yeah, Warlock has no support for discarding. And I was like, she's trying to mislead me.
Oh, I lied. It has a lot of support for discarding.
And it still sucks.
It still sucks. I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
Next was Carnivorous Cube versus Fungalmancer.
I'm gonna be shocked.
Both of these cards were very good in their own respective way. You're basically asking yourself, would you rather have very consistent with Fungalmancer or the highest peak potential play with Cube? And Cube was actually the correct answer. And I verified this with Hat because I wanted to make sure what he thought was correct as well. You guys both picked Cubed, so therefore
this is
you both
where
get a
the
point.
friendship ended.
High five, friendship, the power of friendship.
No, this
high
is
five.
where it died. We both said we were going Fungalmaster.
Oh, never mind. No, friendship rescinded. Fuck you.
I can't believe it. Oh, that's when we knew it was on. That's when we knew.
I think that was the one where I was like very silent. I was like, I'm locked in immediately.
You locked
like,
in the second I read the card.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, she knows.
You guys, I feel like you guys really underestimated how strong Fungalmancer was. It was a very good card. Next, I showed you the two, probably not even arguably, the two worst legendaries in Hearthstone of all time.
This one I have no idea about. I'm curious.
Okay, Dustveil and Aviana versus Temporus. You guys both went with Aviana, which is very interesting considering that Aviana literally could read, waste 5 mana, give your opponent the game.
Yeah.
In 99% of the circumstances. Temporus actually had somewhat of a use case to it. And if you were given the option to discover it, you would pick Temporus because potentially in the game state that you're in, it was much less bad than Aviana could ever wish to be. Aviana is the worst legendary in this game. Both of you picked it, which is surprising. So Noah got a point.
Like tattoo, dude. Team like tattoo.
Next is Murozond the Infinite versus Ysera.
Oh,
both of these cards were pretty great, but Ysera was the better card. And this is why I checked with Hat, and I'm going to give you the exact reasoning why. And I agree with this context. Muro was good against Rogue because Rogue would play a bunch of cards in one turn and you would just play 8 mana, get a shit ton. But sometimes what Murozond was just an 8 mana 8/8, get one card that wasn't even applicable to your situation. Ysera was really good in basically every single Druid deck from her release until she rotated. Like, it was very, very powerful. Guess which one of you picked Ysera? Voxy did.
I'm aware. I am learning. In the comments, let me know if you won a game because of Murozond, and that's why Murozond is your Stan Infinite forever. You're biased.
Just in the comments, please write CGB copium. Okay.
Yeah, that too. So the other thing I'm learning from these videos is just do not bet against Druid. Like, my God, I've gotten so many things wrong, and your justification is, well, it's Druid. And I'm like,
well, so the thing is, Druid also ramps, so Druid would be able to play Ysera earlier, etc.
Yeah.
I would say over Hearthstone's life cycle, and most people would probably agree with me, Druid has been the most obscene class. Like, they're usually doing the stupidest shit.
Oopsie.
And they get away with it.
Oopsie.
So, in this case, Druid is better. We go on to the next pair.
Yes.
Shando Wildclaw and Lord Barov.
This one was hard.
This one is very difficult because they're both good in their own right. But fortunately for one of you, Lord Barov was the much better card. Okay, so it's not like Shando Wildclaw was the worst thing in the world, but Lord Barov was basically clear an entire board with one other card, and that was very good for Paladin and Warrior, especially Warrior, because Warrior has tools to just proc the death rattle. It was played in every single control Warrior deck until it rotated. Voxy got a point for that as well, which means Voxy is now ahead 4-3.
Probably not for long, but I'll take it while I can.
Okay,
I'm okay with it.
We have 2 cards left.
Okay.
We have Grand Empress versus Sage. For some reason, both of you picked Grand Empress.
For some reason, we explained perfectly reasonably
and I understand.
Reason.
So unfortunately for you guys, Sage was the better card.
What?
Grand Empress was played, I think, mainly because there were cards that would like shuffle spells into your deck that would summon like 3/3s. That's what she was built for. That archetype never really worked out for Rogue, where Sage was just fine to put into a deck for Highlander purposes. It's Sage. Sage is the better card. But unfortunately, neither one of you picked it. So there is no point given. Which leads us to our very last one. We had Elwynn Boar versus Weasel Tunneler. Elwynn Boar at face value looks like an impossible thing to accomplish. Weasel Tunneler is just a pretty simple card, right? You dies, you shuffle it into your deck, and hopefully your opponent draws it and wastes their draw. Surprisingly, Elwynn Boar was actually a real deck that was playable, and you can consistently get the sword probably on turn 5, turn 6. It was very, very, very good. None of you picked Boar. So therefore, Voxy won.
Woo! Yeah! Woo! Suck my ass.
Oh God.
Barely. I'll take it. I'll take the above win.
Sportsmanship, good game. I lost to a Hearthstone pro, so I accept it.
I hope this was fun. This was great from my perspective, so I hope you guys had fun.
This is very fun. CGB, you were a worthy opponent. I barely plus the head for that one.
Oh, it was a nice come from behind storyline, culminating in me actually believing that if people associated you with a weasel, that it must at least be a good card.